Passing Energy with your host, Priest. With your host, Priest. When this smoke starts yapping, that's it. Priest. When that's it. Prepare to be enlightened and entertained. When that's it. Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. As the intro stated, this is Passing Energy with me, your host, Priest. This is the first official episode of May to come. I know you're wondering what is Passing Energy and why is this podcast to tune into, basically invest your time in. Well, okay, let me see how best I can break down Passing Energy to how it came to be, and give a little background about myself as well. Passing Energy is a platform, but y'all want to know both the platform and the host. So I tried my best to give you both. Let's see. Let me start with Passing Energy, the platform. I created this platform to basically help people sharing my knowledge of what I know about energy or protecting yourself. Because we as human beings, we just allow anyone in our circle. We let into our inner space. So I was like, man, why are we so quick to just allow anyone to be so in our intimate space when they have the power to change how your world or how your day-to-day go? And that energy is powerful. There's good and bad energy. So I was always babbled on how we don't see how important that is. So I basically wanted to create a platform because amongst my friends and casual people I speak to, I always give, so they say, I don't know. I guess they'll be in the comment section saying, nah. But, so they say I give great advice, and I'm not perfect. Only God is perfect, and only God knows everything. But I'm mostly spot on about what I'm saying, talking about. I say things that I'm actually starting straying to explain myself. Now, guys, this is not a perfect podcast. This is not a perfect podcast. Let me say this disclaimer right now. This is not a perfect podcast. I'm not perfect. This is something that I'm not a professional when it comes to this. My first rodeo doing this. And I'm kind of nervous, but I know one thing. What I'm good at doing is yapping my mouth. I know that's what I'm good at doing. So please be a little lenient on me when it comes to the imperfection of this podcast. So I just want you all to keep that in mind. Okay, so this is going to be a little all over the place. I'm going to try my best to. I have my little notes down, which I will still want to be. Sometimes I just want to talk on top of my head. Okay. Let me see. As I get back to Passing Energy, since I already started a little bit about myself. So, my name is Priest, as I stated earlier. My name is Priest. I'm from the Bahamas, Nassau, New Providence, a little smaller rock. I was always the type of person who always thought outside the norm of what people deemed acceptable, or like I said, guys, I might say the wrong thing. Please do not be too harsh with me. We all here to learn. I was always the type of person who just seeing beyond what face value. So I'm also like, if I walk into a situation and people just look at me and they automatically assume that, oh, we should hang out or we should talk. Like, no. I believe in being respectful of people, but I was like, hey, let me feed us. Let me just check out what's going on? Like, who are you, and why should I allow you in my inner circle? So I was always that person who was never quick to befriend people. Like all my friends, all everything, or people I hang around with, I always take my time. I want to basically absorb what you are giving me. What you think, what you're trying to give me, and I'm trying to see, because we all humans have the ability to sense. Some people are kind of little numb to their senses, but we are able to feel other people's vibe. So I always had a heightened sense. If y'all can believe me or not, that's all. As series go on, we'll see. Y'all get to know me more and more. But I was always able to feel someone's vibe and be like, and the people could have the nicest personality, but I'm like, that's not who you really are. You're trying to give me something by your facial expression or your attitude, but your spirit is saying something different. And I was always heightened to that. I was always heightened, very sensitive towards what other people, I was always heightened towards the person that they was trying to hide. So that was my thing. And because of that, I was very selective. But as we go on the series, I'm going to talk more and more about different things. But we could dive deeper into the, what I want to say, dive deeper in my point of view on individuals' life experience. We'll dive deep in it, but I'm trying my best to give y'all a surface level of me and the podcast. So I wanted to create this podcast. I'm flipping back over. Sorry. If y'all gonna see my notepad, y'all be like, is he playing tic-tac-toe? No, I'm writing. But I wanted to create the podcast to create a safe place where like-minded people could share their thoughts, share their experience, what they went through, and not be judged. The great feeling of saying that, hey, this is how I think. I want to be able to connect to other people, and that's what Past Energy is basically about. So I had to wait till 8 minutes for me to get to that point. But like I said in the intro, when I saw a yap in my mouth, that's it. Yeah, so I wanted to create a place for like-minded people, so we pass on our energy towards each other. Good vibe. We're only doing good vibes here. That's all we're doing here. And I want to have fun. We're going to talk about serious topics, and we're going to talk about lighthearted topics. I would like to make this into a weekly podcast every Friday. Now, to all my Bahamian listeners, y'all know about, and I'm sure it's just universal, same with the Black people time, but it's like, if you're from the islands, if you're from the Bahamas, we're like, oh, Bahamian time. But it's the same thing as CPT time, like they say Black people time or whatever it is. I forget the acronym for, I think it's Color People's Time. Yeah, CPT. Yeah. So it's like the same thing, we just say Bahamian time. So I'll try my best to be consistent, but like I said, I would like to make this a full-time gig. My bill's saying, brother, you gotta go where the money resides. Like the guy saying that viral vid, where the money resides. I would like the money residing here. But that'll come the time, because y'all gotta feel my energy and be like, if y'all interested in hearing more from me, I hope y'all will. But like I said, I'll keep this organic as possible. So I'm not gonna be editing so much of my mistakes, because I'm human and not everything always gotta be so perfect, because I want to create something that people feel comfortable, be like, okay, I'm here. We're human. This isn't no scripted show. We are here to learn. I will learn from you guys, and you guys maybe can learn from me. Who knows? You know, that's what I hope y'all get from it. Where y'all get it's okay for us to disagree. That's fine, but we gotta be respectful. I say things that may not be politically correct, so, but it comes from a good heart. As weird as that sounds, it comes from a good heart. So please have an open mind. And if you do disagree with me, there's nothing wrong with letting me know, but let's be respectful. So this is episode 1. It took me, I really want to do a New Year's episode, but life said otherwise. But this is a destiny choice that I made, and my family and friends support me, guys, and I want you guys to support me about this. But I believe in myself, and I hope that y'all could believe in me as well, that y'all will continue to listen and basically just hear me out and see where it goes. So my first episode was called New Year's New Podcast, but this New Year's really gone. Valentine's already gone. We have a whole catching up to do. So, but yeah. So this is my first podcast, guys. I'm sure it's not perfect, but this is me. This is Priest. Let's do this.